Message to all viewers. The Earth and economy is suffering from a warm-up called global warming. It is the most alarming issue of the environment that we have come to realize today. Statistics show that the United States is responsible for using 80% of the world's fossil fuels. This is a problem because if we use all of the world's fossil fuels, then many beneficial tools and useful technology may not have the ability to be created or to work. Also, using fossil fuels also contributes to the evil greenhouse gases that ruin our atmosphere. Due to global warming, over 1 million species have met the dark fate of extinction. This could worsen if we don't do something. Could we meet that exact fate? As the United States is the top global warming polluter in the world, we ask ourselves, what can we do to stop or slow this process? Being the next generation, some of us have yet to really discover and use a lot of the polluting factors. Or we are young enough that we can take and change the way that we do daily tasks to benefit the earth and not take a large toll because of it. If we all took a step toward the better side of things, we could help make the world a safer and greener place to live. How can we do it? Am I too young? Of course not. One way we can affect our economy in a positive way is by recycling. I know you've heard that so much. What does it really do? Well, recycling really does benefit the earth. When we recycle, many of the bottles we use are reused again and again. Much of the waste we would normally create is just taken to landfills. In those landfills, things rot and change, sometimes becoming a poisonous liquid. This poisonous liquid can kill animals and infect us, and harm the earth. If we all recycle or even took to decomposable material in our gardens or backyards, it would lower the amount of trash and waste we put into the landfills. Lowering the amount of poisonous liquid created, much of the earth's fossil fuels are used by the population of the United States that drives cars. A way we can fix this issue is by walking, riding your bike, or carpooling. If you walk to your destination, if it is not very far, then we can save much of our fossil fuels. You could walk to school and it would help lower the amount of fossil fuels used. If teens rode their bike to school, not only would they get exercise, but they would also lower greenhouse gases polluting the earth. If we took these steps, we can lower the number of fossil fuels used, which therefore lowers the pollution of greenhouse gases hurting our planet and atmosphere. Half of the teens these days have cars and can drive, or at least have one friend who has a driver's license. If teens carpooled to sports extracurricular activities or to school, fossil fuels could lower as well. You may wonder, how would the number of fossil fuels drop if we are still driving a source of pollution? Well, compare the two. If one car produces some pollutant, but each of your friends drive themselves, and then there are 4 cars driving, that creates much more pollutants than just a single car carrying all of your friends and yourself. Contacting your local government can impact the earth too. If you just met with an important political role or contacted them through an email or a letter, they can try to change much of what your city, town, or state is doing. One thing to contact them about would be changing what businesses or schools use in bathrooms. Many bathrooms in businesses and schools use paper towels to dry hands with. This can damage the planet because the paper towels are basically cut down trees made in factories that contribute to the greenhouse gases. Trees are useful to the earth because they produce oxygen for us to breathe. Lately, much of carbon dioxide produced has been increasing, causing a dangerous amount of it. Trees are what we need to try and help keep those levels of carbon dioxide down. If businesses and schools used hand dryers instead of paper towels, many of our trees would not be cut down and the carbon dioxide levels would stop increasing and maybe even decrease. Lastly, teens could contact their local government about motion-censored lights. Many people leave lights on when they leave a room. This uses up precious energy. Motion-censored lights are designed to where if you enter a room, they will automatically turn on, but if there is no movement or you have left a room, they will automatically turn off. This saves energy because with the normal light switch, someone may leave a light on and leave the room for hours. This wastes so much of the Earth's energy. The motion sensor light will turn it off after about 15 to 20 minutes of no minute motion. Just to doing these simple little things can make a great impact on our Earth. We will lower fossil fuels, lowering the pollution of greenhouse gases, lower the amount of energy used, and lowering the number of trees cut down, and decreasing how much poisonous liquid is created in landfills and how much plastic is created to make bottles. If we don't start now, our planet could plummet into global warming that could affect us greatly and maybe even kill us. Take the stand now. Help our planet. We are teens and we can make a difference. Thank you for viewing.